Hello guys, this is Prashant Jilala and today I'm going to show you how to install Eclipse and other necessary plugins in order to build a web project. So let's get started. First of all, we need to have a server. I'm using Apache Tomcat server version 7. I'm going to show you where we can find and download it. You can also use any other servers. Let's download Tomcat version 7. Now the page is open, so go to core and select whichever configuration your system suits. I am going to take 64-bit with Windows zip as my system is 64-bit and it's Windows. We get started. Actually I have the folder, so I am not going to download now. Mm, let's install Tomcat. We just need to run it. Now run it. I agree. Next. Now guys, it's very important to remember the username and password. I'm going to type. Don't forget it please. It's showing the location where it's going to access JDK. Make sure that JDK is present in that location and JRE as well. Now it's showing the location where it's going to get installed. Installation is smooth and fast. Finish. It will automatically open the server. Start the server, I mean. Now the next thing we need is Oracle database. I am going to use Oracle database 11G Express Edition. So I am going to show you guys on how to download it and where to get it. First of all, you guys need to accept this license. Then press on this in order to download. See that it's Windows 64-bit because my system is Windows 64-bit. Now you need to have an account in Oracle. So if you don't have an account, so create it. It's very short process. Let me show you. You can fill these necessary details and create account. Then use these details to press username and password. Then automatically the download will get started. I already have Oracle in my system, so I am not going to download it now. It's going to take a lot of time as it's Oracle is around maybe 1 GB, I guess. You will get this zip file, copy it, or extract it wherever. I'm going to extract it on my desktop, the new folder. Paste. Now you need to extract this file. We'll get this one. Now enter it and run this setup.exe. Now Oracle is getting installed. It's going to take a lot of time to install Oracle. Until then, let me show you where to download Eclipse. Eclipse is the platform which I chose in order to do my web projects. Eclipse Mars edition is better. You need JEE developers environment. My system is 64-bit, so I am going to download Windows 64-bit sometime. I actually have this folder as well, so I'm not going to download it now. Accept the Oracle license. Next. Yes. It's going to show you the ports on which it's going to run. Don't worry if your ports might not run. It's going to ask you in order to change the port, so I'll show you that as well. You need to remember this password, guys. This password is very necessary in order to. It will be very useful while connecting to database in your projects. So the username by default is system. You can change it as well, but not now. It's going to take a lot of time to install Oracle. I already have Eclipse WAV file, so Eclipse installation is not a big process. You need to copy it into any suitable location where you want to extract it. I'm going to extract it in the same folder as Oracle, so I'm going to paste the extract WAV file over here. Yeah, the Eclipse. One more thing, guys, please don't use Eclipse Indigo. It's a bit confusing. Eclipse Mars is a better version. Yeah, it's extracted. In the meanwhile, let me show you how to download pojects 6.jar file. It's going to be very useful. Go to the first link. Here we have JDBC 6.jar. See that it meets all your configurations. Yeah, I have JDK8 and JDK6, so it meets my configuration, so I'm going to download it. Sorry, I should accept the license before we download it. So start downloading. You also need to enter username and password. As I told before, you need to create if you don't have an account in Oracle, and then enter the username and password that you have set while creating over here, and the download will start automatically. I'm not going to download this as I have the file in my system. Okay, here we go. I guess Oracle is complete. Yeah, Oracle download is complete. Now let's go to Eclipse. We still have to install that. Where did we place Eclipse? Yeah, we placed it in folder 3. Go to Eclipse file which you have got after extraction. Now run eclipse.exe. It's not a very big process in order to install Eclipse. It's asking the workspace, and it's stored in C drive users and whichever name you have provided as your user, and the workspace folder. It is in this workspace folder that all the projects will be stored. You can skip these details. Now let's create a new project. We are going to develop a dynamic web project, so click on it. You need to enter the name of your project. I'm going to keep it as project only _test. Okay, now press finish. All the necessary folders will be created over here. Now you need to plug in server and the pojects.jar files. So first go to preferences, go to servers and runtime environment. Over here add. So I have installed Apache Tomcat 7, so I'm going to choose that and check this create new local server. It's going to create a folder over here named as server. You need to browse the location of Tomcat. For me, it's installed in C drive. Program files and Tomcat. I will go into this as well. Okay. Now click finish. You can see that it's here the server folder is created. You first need to copy the pojects.jar file. Just a minute, guys. I told you that I have already have the jar file, so I'm going to copy the jar file and paste it in the project, so that we need not browse through the entire system. Now go to libraries, add jars, and go to your project. I already pasted it, I told you. So select it, then press apply. It's done. Now go to servers. You can see that we have got an error over here. It's not a big deal. Right click on it and do quick fix and press finish. You can see that the error is gone. Now let me show you how to create uh, a file where you can run all the SQL commands. Press new and go to SQL file. It's going to ask you the name of the SQL file. I am going to type as rough. It can be any name, whatever you wish. Text file. Okay, finish. You can see that rough.sql is created. First, you can run anything. I'm going to create a table. Now I am going to save it. I forgot one thing. Go to Java resources and libraries. Here we have created this one. You need to copy this and paste it in web INF libraries. I forgot that. Now let's check for the this one. I think now it's not be a problem. Oracle. Now here Oracle in there. Then we can edit over here as well. Now you can see that the problem is resolved. Now you need to enter the username and password. I told you to remember the username and password. The username by default is system, and the password is whatever you enter. Okay. Now test connection. Ping failed, so we need to do it again. I'm going to enter XC over here, and server will be localhost. Okay, this is the password. Oh no, it's just the ping successful. So we can press next. We will show the details. That's all. Now we can press finish. Okay, now select XC. Okay, now you can see that the SQL file is getting executed. Now it's executed, and let's see if the table is created. Save it before running, and right click, execute SQL file. Select the locations where which one you have created, and voila, table is created. Now the Oracle connection is finished as well. Currently all the plugins required are installed. You can start developing the projects. To create an HTML file, you just have to right click on web contents and go to new and create HTML file. Let me do it. You need to have an index.html file, so I'm going to name the first file as index. Okay, finish. You can see that the index.html file is developed. Let's write a small code. Okay, save it. Now right click on this and run on server in order to run the code. The Eclipse has an internal browser, of course. Okay, you can see that the ports are showing a problem. Now we can change the servers, right? Double click on the servers, then here you can see the port numbers are provided. You can change them. I'm going to wait, wait a second. Most probably don't. Yeah, I have a problem with all three, right? So I'm going to change all three. One, 10. That's all. I guess I'm going to then press save it and try to run the project again. Yeah, you have been provided the allowance, so allow access. Okay, port 8081 is showing problem again, so let's in the port again. Here let's change it to 9081, 9080. Save it, then pause, try running it again. I guess it will run this time. Yeah, it's run. So this is the very first project that we have developed. Guys, I'm going to make a video in order to show the entire development process of a web project. Don't worry about that. This is the basic tutorial to introduce how to install the plugins and Eclipse. So that's it for now. Please comment, like and subscribe. If any queries are needed, please comment.